Hello, Sagittariuses. This is the Tarot Queen Jamila, and I am here to do your October-November love forecast for the singles. I am also going to be throwing the dice for you. This is something that I've added to my divination process, so you'll be seeing me use the dice really often. And I will actually tell you guys about the dice later, okay? And just maybe I'll do a hangout or something and talk about the different divination tools that I like to use. Anyway, so this is going to be for the Sagittarius singles. And so first I'm going to go ahead and throw the dice just to give me like an overall. What is so crazy is that the dice, you know, they will either match the cards, like I can just, it's just an overview. So I could actually do readings with just the dice. Okay, with 5 dice, I could just take them somewhere with me and see a lot that's going on in your life. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to start by throwing the dice, spirits for the Sagittarians. Or, by the way, I'm going to be seeing if there's anything that you need to move on from, where you're at in your search for love, Sagittarius. If anybody's coming in, when will a new love appear in your life? So this will be a really informative reading. Make sure that you subscribe. And if you want a personal reading with me, you can go to the information in the video description box, and then also I do provide video readings as well. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me for the Sagittarius for the month of October, November. So the time frame this covers is October and sort of mid-month, end of October, and then all of November. Okay. All right, let me give a brief overview of the Sagittarius and the love energy for October, November 2016. Okay, so I can definitely see there was a connection that you had let go in the past with this 4 and this 2 over here. And that's probably going to show up as an obstacle for you. Now, this 6 and this 6, I can see a lot of blessings in the future. And then also just a lot of, family support, friend support. And then just also, you know, spiritual blessings and abundance with that 6. So as an overall number, and the dice, it's a really, really ancient practice, guys. So there's certain things that are different from the tarot, but they actually do end up adding up. So it's really weird. Anyway, so there's new blessings coming in disguise for you. And, you know, even though there possibly could have been some sort of loss in your love life, you're going to get, you know, you're either going to get back, maybe you're going to reconcile with someone, Sagittarius. And so also I do see with that 6 and that 6 that, you know, it's a possibility that maybe you're going to be seeking some legal advice or maybe waiting for some sort of letter or something. Okay, so maybe a decision or, you know, seeking some advice. And now I can see a new admirer coming in also, okay, with this equaling 14. So you got 14, 16 as an overall. Okay, and what I'm seeing from this is that in the future with that, I'm sorry, hold on. No. Ha, 20, that's a 20, so that's a 2. So I feel like there's definitely going to be some decisions that you're making, maybe a crossroads. Yeah, 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 6 is 20, so I do apologize for that. So a variation of that 2 would just be 2 in numerology. So that does represent some sort of crossroads, some sort of decision that you're making. So more than likely we will see something like that in your reading, Sagittarius. So let me just go ahead and get your cards. Spirits, show me for the Sagittarius, what is their current position on love? So we'll get a significator. And this will represent you for October, November. Okay? Or just at any time during these months, whatever is significant. And I'll also see any obstacles or setbacks, maybe if there's something that you may need to move on from. Also, I'll look for October as an overall, and then just to see as a conclusion for October. So a mid-month and an outcome. And then we'll look at November, okay? And I want to see if anybody's going to be coming in for the Sagittarius spirits. All right, and then, I'm sorry, I felt a rush and then an itch on my arm. So I'm feeling money in the future for you. Definitely. My arm started itching. Okay. On this side, so which is leaning towards the future. We'll also look at the time frame that love will come into your life, or just a significant date for you. And then your final card will be what you need to do to get to this person. And then it could maybe require travel. It could maybe require you need to contact them, or just clues as to what they're looking for in a mate. Okay. All right. Alright, so just to let you know, this may not resonate for all of you Sagittariuses. I would suggest either getting a private reading with me or looking at your rising sign. I always suggest a private reading, and they're only $20 right now for 30 minutes, so that's a pretty good amount of time. 30 minutes sometimes isn't enough though, so, you know. So the Knight of Swords represents you right now. And I feel as though with the Knight of Swords coming through, I feel as though I'm feeling either an air sign energy, maybe Gemini, Libra, you know, maybe pursuing you in some sort of way right now. And I feel like it's, but I feel as though this is a significator, okay? But it could represent your energy as a result of another person, okay? So I feel like right now, you know, you're feeling really, definitely you're going through changes, okay? You know, just things kind of being up and down. You know, or either you may have ran into somebody or had something, you know, just you've been having some unexpected things. And you know, also you could have unexpectedly ran into somebody, like maybe at the mall, maybe at the grocery store, you know. I feel like something has changed for you. Spirits, give me more information for the Sagittarius on this Knight of Swords through the dice. Show me the exact situation surrounding this Knight of Swords. Yeah, another thing, reunion came up, as I said with the dice earlier. But this 5 comes up showing that there was some sort of love connection, that maybe there was a third party, maybe some sort of love triangulation in the past. But when I look at the overall numbers, I'm just going to sum them up. 8, 14, 17, 19. Okay. So that actually reduces to 1 plus 9 is 10. And then the 1 is a new arrival. So I feel as though you know what, you may have that's really, wow. Huh. This one has me a little stumped, and it's just the dice. I'll throw a clarifying tarot card. I'm stuck on the dice, and I'm trying to relate it to that card. What is this? This is 6, 9, 11. I feel like this is some sort of maybe a spirit guide also. I'm picking up definitely on air energy. Okay, and I do feel like there was probably some conflict, but there was a significant change. I definitely do feel like with this, I feel like maybe with the 11 that there was some sort of unhappiness or illness. And I feel like, you know, maybe this is the, you know, going back also with that. So I feel like the Knight of Swords is somebody that's definitely shows the energy of being by your side. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what the Knight does. And, you know, maybe it kind of points to them maybe being unreliable in the past. All right, sorry about that. I had to get the child calmed down. I think he's calm now. I think he's really sleepy because it is late. And he needs to just go to sleep. He's 3 years old. Now he's a big boy. You know, I do see that this Knight of Swords came in and changed a whole lot for you. I do sense air sign, maybe Aquarius. Could be Gemini. But I feel like you were, first of all, I feel like in October, in the month of October, you know, this was a chance encounter, a stranger that came in that brought you some happiness. I feel as though this 11, you know, represents some sort of unhappiness, maybe even an illness, you know, that you could have recovered from. But I do see the energies going towards stabilizing, you know, and also with, I can tell with the cards. And I think that's why these numbers came in grouped together. But with the 911, yeah. No, not 911. Yeah, 9 and 2 is 11, yep. And then 11 plus 8 is 19. And then we have to reduce that to 10. So I feel as though, you know, whoever this is, this person brought blessings and happiness to you. And I do sense it's an air sign energy. It could be any sign though. And I just feel like, you know, that's the current energies. And I feel like this person has definitely rubbed off on you in a good way, which is why. Now, I will tell you this, that any possible setbacks could be something at work, okay? Let me get some clarification for this card. There may not be any setbacks, but, you know, I'll see. Spirits, clarify this 3 of Wands. You know, 3 of Wands represents, you know, creativity and, you know, some sort of project that you're working on. Could also be representation. It's a representation of fertile energy. Yeah. I feel as though, you know, this, I kind of feel as though whatever setbacks that you had at your job or whatever, or, you know, whatever project this is that you're working on, you know, I feel like it's definitely going to bring you, you know, money. So I feel like this is work matters, maybe possibly interfering with your love life. And I'm just going to throw the die for this. Okay, Spirit, give me more info for the Sagittarius. Throw the dice. Yeah, there was definitely some drama and confusion around a project at work, or maybe just your finances, period. But these threes are just blessings, and blessings probably from either, you know, yourself or God, which is why they're on this Ace of Pentacles. And then the two is over here. This is just showing, you know, how your, you know, relationship and you put your love life, you kind of put it off and said, I'll deal with that later. But as an overall number for these dice, you got 5. Here's 9 right here in a row. So this is success in love and or reconciliation. So I do see that, you know, that for that, but that 9 and then this 5 is 14. I can see you being more social, expanding, you know, with that 14. So I think that, and also you got a new admirer. That 14 is a new admirer. And they, you know, that also means that a new admirer will soon become close also, okay? So I definitely do feel, you know, some new beginnings in that. Sorry about all the noise, guys. I hope that doesn't get on your nerve too much. If it does, let me know. It actually doesn't bother me at all. But it is kind of starting to bother me, so I'll try not to do that. 6 of Cups coming up for October. I feel like reconciliation. You know, or either just the energies of reminiscing on the past, maybe spending a lot of time with family. The 6 of Cups is definitely symbolic of blessings. So I think that's, we already saw that with the die. Yeah, this is old friends, happy memories. So now you're just really, you know, you're really focusing on, you know, this is past lovers, old friends, and happy memories, okay? So I feel like you're, you know, even if you didn't reconcile with someone, if this is someone new, I think that you found your happy place. You found your happiness through all of that. And maybe you started reminiscing on a time that you were happy and you wanted that happiness again. You know, it could be reconciliation of just, you know, your, you know, just getting back, just feeling renewed. So, but it does definitely point to an old relationship might be renewed, or someone you haven't seen in a while. Okay, could introduce you to someone, maybe at some social event. So it does revolve around family. So you probably met somebody, or you probably met this person through your family, maybe at some sort of family reunion or wedding recently, okay? All right, and they intrigued you, okay? So it's just a link, a love that could be either someone from your past or linked to your history, Sagittarius, okay? I will get more info for the month of October. Spirits, give me either an outcome card or just more clarification for October. Now, I kind of get the sense that they might that they might throw a court card. Nope. I can just see that there was definitely a connection, okay, during the month of October. Now, going into November, ick. This is you kind of sliding back, Sagittarius, your, your quest for financial stability might interfere in some way. You know, the Four of Cups is, you're kind of, and also this is some sort of, something going on with your, maybe a doubt or a fear in November. Maybe you're going to start dwelling on the past, unhappiness, and maybe some sort of emotional scar is going to come up during November. Maybe for the holidays. Spirits, give me more information. This is fear, Sagittarius, okay? So let me just ask the spirits, give me guidance through the dice for the Sagittarius for this Four of Cups, whatever it's about. Could be a twin flame connection with this person, Sagittarius, and maybe your karmic energy coming back in. Could be. What is that? Sorry, because I'm playing. Alrighty, I don't know why. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so I really feel like with this 9, this is completion, okay, that you're feeling with this person in the month of October. And I'm so happy for you. I hope this reading does resonate for you, Sagittarius. And this 6, it really shows, especially with this Four of Cups, you have blessings there, but there's conflict within your spirit right here. I feel that in your heart chakra, And, this 1 over here, and this 2, this represents you and this person, the energy of just kind of that, you're just feeling kind of like, oh God, I'm afraid. Now, just as an overall number, 9 plus 5 is 14, 15, 16. So let's explore those numbers for you. Let me just make sure. 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 1 is 16. I think that the dice just want you to be reassured. Okay, I feel like for the month of November, you're going to have this fear creep back in. And, I think the spirits just want you to know overall with that number 16 that, maybe you need to take a short journey, or maybe you just need to be assured that you want to avoid any delays, okay? And I think that it also says a pleasant and profitable journey. Okay, so I think that that's just reassurance from the spirits through the dice. And then also to the 7 is there. I think that you need to avoid any gossip, okay, and beware of gossip, because that might send you into that depression with that 7. Okay, so 1 plus 6 is 7. Yeah, so just be on the lookout for that, Sagittarius, for that. And just know that you're going to win that situation and that luck is on your side. Okay, now going towards the timing, the High Priestess comes up. So I feel like this represents probably the energies at the time. I feel as though you're going to be very secretive about this person, and I feel like the High Priestess comes in to give you the advice to also avoid gossip and to avoid telling your business, okay, to people. All right, so just be careful. You might have a false friend in there, Sagittarius. But I do feel like there's going to be this air of mystery about this person. And the reason why that High Priestess comes up, as far as with the timing, because that's what this position is supposed to represent. And then also a lot of other things is in this High Priestess. Oh, the spirits are being very vague. It's unclear with this answer. That's really interesting. Also, if you notice, the number to represent the High Priestess is the number 2. So this also represents a crossroads. Spirits, give me more insight through the die. There's something hidden. There's some sort of air of mystery in the spirit, because the High Priestess, she brings just a very alluring energy, but she's also very mysterious. Okay, spirits, give me more information about this High Priestess and the timing. 10, 17 plus 6 is 23. Yep, 8 plus 12 is, 23. So when we look at the number 23 and the significance that that number has, first of all, when we reduce it for numerology, it's a 5. Okay? It's a 5. So this is either a stranger, brings new happiness, okay? And so it's just a stranger coming. It's basically what the spirits are saying. Now, when we look at the number 23, okay, in itself, okay, we'd have to look at the individual numbers, okay? So the 2 is a crossroads, and then the 3 is some sort of wish fulfillment. So, looking at the 23 together, guys, my son just really won't go to sleep. I think he's fighting his sleep. So if you hear him kind of yell out, he is just like really trying to be like a little stinker. Okay, so the vibrations of the number 23 in itself, okay, I feel as though it could represent day 23, maybe November 23. Hold on. November 23rd. Maybe you'll see this person at Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving. So I think that that's the time prediction. I think it's the 23. So mark that date on your calendar as being significant. Or either the 5th. So somewhere between the 5th and the 23rd. Okay. And then I just want to throw one more clarifying card for the date, because I actually do, these cards are associated with certain dates. The High Priestess isn't really associated with any particular date, but I feel like it's going to be the 23rd. Now let's see. 2 of Wands. So that 2 of Wands definitely represents a partnership, and I feel like it's October. I feel like, you know, it's just saying it's October. Okay? And definitely with that 2 of Wands as far as a date. Now, this may be just a significant date. Maybe you initially met this person during the month of March. You know, maybe the relationship is going to move to a new level sometime in March of 2017. Now, there's got to be some, if it is some sort of significant date in March of next year, I just want to ask the spirits, What energies are you seeing between now and March? Now, I think this November the 23rd date, or maybe October the 23rd. Okay. Spirits, give me more information between, you know, October 2016 and March 2017. The Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, this just represents the energy surrounding the relationship with this Eight of Pentacles. Definitely meaning a strong foundation with that Eight of Pentacles. A significant date or time frame with that Eight of Pentacles is over the summer, I believe. I'll have to double check. Yeah, August. You know, so maybe this person's energy originally came in August, September. Okay. So I feel like, again, with the reconciliation cards and stuff, I feel like this is somebody that came to you previously. Okay. So just, I think November the 23rd, there's, you know, definitely the vibrations and the energies of, you know, that date. Also, just to let you know, just beware of any temptation. Okay. 23 energy people can be negative with the vibration of 5. Okay. So we already talked about that. And maybe they, you know, just be on the lookout for that, you know. And so anyway, your outcome card, or what you need to do to, you know, bring yourself to this person or whatever. I feel as though this person definitely comes with their own set of, I feel like they may be kind of high maintenance. So I think this person is high maintenance. Okay. Also, don't let your career, again, that card means don't let your career interfere with your relationships. Okay. Because I think, Sagittarius, I think this person values your strength, you know, in building a strong, secure home, happy home. Okay. And I also don't think that that person likes selfishness. I think this person is very kind and sharing, and they expect that in return. Also, I do see this person as possibly maybe volunteering or something. Okay. Just kind of giving themselves, you know what I'm saying? And spirits, give me just a couple of more cards for the Sagittariuses as to what they need to do to be prepared for this person, or just some clues as to what this person likes. Oh, wow. A lot of major arcanas you got. Wow. This person could be another fire sign. I feel like this person loves really, really hard. Okay. I definitely feel as though they are, you know, going through some changes. So you've got to be patient. Okay. I really feel that with that. There's some candle wax on my athame. I was cutting some wax or something. Death card really symbolizes you know, the ability for growth and transformation. They're looking for growth, spiritual growth in a person. And with this Strength card, first of all, I do see this person as being very spontaneous, okay? And with that Strength card and that Death card coming up, I feel as though this person, definitely they could have Scorpio in their chart. And they might, points to their sexual passion. I feel like they're very, very passionate. Definitely. And, extreme. Oh, goodness. Yeah. They're extreme. Scorpio energy is coming through there. Okay. Now, the Strength card, Sagittarius, just to tell you about this one. And I want to go to my Jane Lyle book because I like to do that when I get a new deck. There's some aspects of fire in their chart. They do love very passionately and hard. And they are looking for someone very brave and strong, but then also somebody that has power in the mind and not so much someone that focuses on physical strength. More so, you know, a very strong-minded individual is what they look like. Someone, you know, also they want someone loyal, that Leo. They're looking for loyalty. I don't blame them, you know. And I do feel that with this Tower card that it's definitely somebody that it's your fate, you know, you're meant to be with this person, you know what I'm saying? Okay. They may have a little bit of a destructive side to their personality. I don't think it's anything wrong because I think the Strength card comes through as their personality too. But Spirits, clarify this Tower card and just as an overall recommendation for the Sagittarius. All right, the Knight of Cups. So again, this does represent the changes that they're going through and how, you know, they really just need somebody to be loyal. Again, I see earth and water. They need somebody kind and caring and understanding, you know. You know, as an overall recommendation, I think that anything else would kind of be a turnoff. So, you know. All right. So anyway, oh, they definitely expect for you to cater to them. So, you know, anyway, that's going to conclude this reading. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. If you want a private reading, definitely hit me up. My PayPal email address is in the video description box. The fastest way to get on my schedule, because I do already have a couple of readings scheduled for, you know, I kind of move people in and out. Fastest way is to just send the payment in. You can email me, queenjamila941@gmail, or either call me. If you just want to see what my availability is. But the fastest way is to send in your payment. Right now it's $20 for 30 minutes, but that's going to change because right now I'm offering a special for October. So anyway, also you can support the channel by clicking on either support the channel, or either you can send donations in through the channel through the PayPal link. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.